Back to you and Charles in a minute, but first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Breece Hall, 103 yards on the ground. Another game of interest in the AFC East has us checking in on the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Mac Jones, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football to wrap up the week between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And despite the fact that they're looking up at a double-digit deficit at halftime, they were able to move the football through the air in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Peyton. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Back to throw. Peyton. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. Here's Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Julian Okwara able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And he's got his man on the out route. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Peyton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. Looking to throw. Peyton. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
To about the 26 here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. Able to slither by. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he's stopped at the Eagles' 20-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And out come the Eagles. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
Yeah, this defense as a whole has really been flying to the football all game long. They have not allowed too much of anything, and here's another example. A great play there to get in and disrupt it before it could get going.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story as he was approaching 19 miles an hour on that one. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Sly able to put this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Back to throw. Peyton. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Sly able to put this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's got some space here. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Looking to throw. Peyton. Pryor has it complete. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On second down, Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Back to throw. Peyton. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Looking to throw. Peyton. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Peyton. Touchdown! Jelani Woods. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. From the 30 on second down, Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Connected quickly with Goddard. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. To throw again on second down. Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On first down, Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
A run there with Cook on first down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. Looking to throw on second down. Peyton. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action. Peyton. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Peyton. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Complete. Smith has it. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down, Peyton. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. It's Devontae Smith and the Eagles ready to go on offense. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The extra point by Sly is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Cook. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Bengals, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they will get a home date next week as